Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XI Online. In the last episode, we did our first Limit Break quest, or Genkai quest, to be able to level up to 55. And then we worked on Winter's Mission 3-3, where we had to go out to Kufum Island and get to Delkfut's Tower, and climb the tower to get to the top to fight and kill Porphyrion, take his key, and use it to get all the way down to the basement of Delkfut's Tower, and then rescue the ambassador. So we did that, came back, turned that in. We're now rank 4. Great. And then we went and did our Dragoon Artifact 1 quest, which is the level 40 weapon, which the weapon I already have right now is better, so it's not really that useful to me at this point, but it needs to be done to be able to get the rest of the Dragoon Artifact set. So, we're now ready to actually do the rest of the Dragoon Artifact quests. We'll get to that. I mentioned before that I was probably going to be doing most of the Limit Break quests off screen, and mentioned that there was one where we had to fight a bunch of notorious monsters, and it was quite difficult. Usually, at least back when I used to play, would take an alliance of level 70, well, mid-level 50s players to actually clear it. And so I was thinking that that's what I was going to have to do. I thought it was Limit Break 3, but it's actually Limit Break 2, which is the next one we have to do. And so I was thinking I was going to have to go do all that fighting. I'd have to get someone to help me, and so I wasn't going to really be able to plan it or schedule it, so trying to record it wasn't going to be really possible. But I was looking up the quests, and there was a note there that indicated that in 2012, which is after I stopped playing, they released an update which changed the way that quest works. Because previously, you had to actually fight and kill the 3 notorious monsters to get the 3 question mark points to spawn to get the items you needed. Now, you don't have to do that. Now, you just need to get to the question mark points to get the items. You don't have to actually fight the notorious monsters. You can sneak past them. You can ride a mount past them to get it. So, we're going to try and do that. I've actually already talked to Matt by mistake, because I didn't realize that I could do that. And Matt just basically tells you, go to Zarkabard and get 3 Frigicite, which is what we need to go get. Nothing really else there, so we're going to head to Zarkabard, and we're going to get the Frigicite, and we're going to bring it back to Matt, and we're going to get the next Limit Break. Because basically, when you do Limit Break 1, as soon as you hit level 51, which we did hit, then you can do Limit Break 2, and basically that gets you to 55, or unlocks 55 to 60, and then so once you hit 56, you can do Limit Break 3, which unlocks you 60 to 65, and so forth and so on. So, we're going to go do that so that when I have a chance to do some leveling, I'll be able to just roll to 60. So, we need to get to Zarkabard. And we haven't been there yet. So, I need to figure out what the best way to do this. We could walk. We could walk on foot all the way there. But, because we have Unity Warp, we can do that instead. Alright, so Unity NPCs over here. Bring me to a wanted encounter area. This is going to be content level 125, and we want to go to Zarkabard. And so here we are in Zarkabard. If you're wondering where exactly that is, if we go to Conquest map, it's in Valdonia here, north of Sandoria. See, now typically what you'd have to do if you didn't have Unity Warp for whatever reason, you'd have to go to East Ronfar out of Sandoria. In East Ronfar, there is a exit to Rangemont Pass here in Faragandi. You make your way through Rangemont Pass, that goes to Bosidine Glacier, and then once you make your way through Bosidine Glacier, you can get to Zarkabard. So, now we are here, and this is a relatively dangerous area. But fortunately, I can mount. Got undead here, level 43. I mean, if I had my full entourage out here, I mean, actually, I could probably solo them at this point. Level, what, 51 to level 43? Yeah, maybe. I would want to have my full trust. Oh, let's see. At Temu, they're 45. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to do this all by myself. Without some assistance. Okay. All right, we have the survival guide. Okay. So, there's various tunnels here. There's two in the south. And one in the north. Which I think... Let's see. I6... and J6. No, there's two in the north. And G10. Yeah, and one in the south. Sorry, the other way around. We're gonna head to G10 first. And see if this works the way it says it works. Alright, so it should be down this tunnel. Or canyon. Canyon at the moment. And then just inside this tunnel, we should see what would have been the notorious monster we would have had to fight. There it is, Boreal Hound. They're very hard to fight, and they respawn quickly. Yep, there's the question mark point. Oh, crud. Yep, I'm just running away. Oh, that's right. It has pull, it has draw in. So you can't run away from it. Let's see if I can warp out. Oof. Just barely. Oh, I got some evasion skill ups. Alright, well, that was something. Alright. Well, let me go recover. And then get back out the Zarkabard. But we did get the triangular Frigicite. So we got one of the 3 we need. Okay. Alright, well, just give me a moment, and I'll be back once I'm back out there. Alright, we're back in Zarkabard, and I am moving towards... Yeah, this is where you find the demon beastman. There's the boreal tiger. And it detects by sight, and it is constantly moving around. I see. Okay. Looks like it's following a pattern. There's our question mark point. Alright, since it detects by sight, we need to wait for it to turn around. Dismount. Mount, mount, mount. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now we ride to the other point and see what that one's doing. Alright, so here's the tunnel where the last one is. Alright, there's our boreal curl. What does it do? Ooh. This one is going to be much trickier. Got it though. Ooh. Don't have a lot of time before that thing turns back around. But even if I got killed by it, I would have been fine because I got the Frigicite. That's what matters. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to ride back to the outpost and take the survival guide back to Juno because that'll dump me into Relude Gardens, which is where I'm going to need to be anyway. Alright. So we'll get there. All right, we're back at the outposts. We want to go to Juno. I'll burn some tabs. And then we go see Matt again. And then I gotta decide what it is we're gonna try and do next. Because now that we did the first artifact quest, we can now proceed with the remaining artifact quest because we are now more than level 50. The problem is the next Dragoon artifact quest, which gets you your pants, the artifact pants, requires a gold hairpin. And as far as I am aware, I'm going to double check, but as far as I'm aware, the gold hairpin is only obtainable through crafting from relatively high level goldsmithing. And because it's a level 75 era item, nobody makes it anymore. At least not really. And so they don't sell very frequently on the auction house. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get one. Alright. But, let's talk to Matt first. Yes, the very thing. You've crossed another great threshold today. Of course, this is merely a prologue of things to come. And my level limit is now 60. Alright, there's one thing that I want to check. Probably should have done so before I started, but so be it. Actually, there is one thing that I want to do before we leave Relude Gardens. And that is, I want to go talk to the embassy and get the Windurst 4-1 mission started. So, first thing we're going to need to do is we need to head over to a conquest NPC, which this guy right here is a conquest NPC. We need to trade you. It says 4 crystals should do it. And then we go talk to the embassy receptionist. Wrong embassy. That's the Bastok embassy. Alright, Pock. His Excellency seeks your help on something important. Best head into the rear chamber. Alright. We will head into the ambassador's office. Kamji. Thanks for coming, Tuna. Received the request from the Archduke of Juno to send someone for a special mission. Because of your selfless courage at Delkfoot's Tower, I want to recommend you for the mission. Your deeds will shine upon us all, Tuna. I'm sure you'll be able to put the Archduke's worries to rest. Alright, let's go. Spoken like a true Windurstian. Here is your Archducal audience permit. This mission is critical to our friendship with the Junoans. May the stars watch over you. Alright, we're going to go meet the Archduke of Juno. Alright, so... I'm gonna head up here to the audience chamber. Camlano. So, you're the new attaché. I am Camlano, Archduke of Juno. I'd like your nation's help with a certain matter. And you're not the bad guy. If you've ever played a Final Fantasy game before. Oh, a visitor? Eldnarsh. Hello there. My name's Eldnarsh. Pleased to meet you. This is my brother. Don't let him bother you. Now, let's get down to business. I summoned you here for a certain mission. Have you heard word of the Shadow Lord? My sources tell me that Beastman and Davoy, Bedeau, and Castle Estraja are conspiring to return him to Vana'diel. They seek to do so by harnessing the power of mysterious stones called Magicite. Stop their nefarious plan. I want you to go to those 3 places and seize that Magicite. Of course, I intend to award you for a task of this magnitude. I will issue an airship pass upon receipt of the 3 Magicite. With it, you can swiftly travel home or to any civilized land for that matter. So, they're after Magicite, are they? I wonder what this means. Take extra special care. The thought of a world under the control of the Beastmen makes me shudder. I bet the Beastmen have traps waiting. First, you've got to find out as much as you can. Eldnar speaks the truth. Start by finding out what you can in town. I'm counting on you. A moment, please. Molgofar? Molgofar. By the order of His Grace, we have decided to seek the assistance of the Tenshodo, the organization run by that Aldo fellow. This secret dispatch outlines our wishes. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to him? He's a man of many talents. It would be wise to seek his acquaintance. Good luck. I believe... Did I already unlock access to the Tenshodo? I can't remember if I did it off screen or not. It's a really simple, basic, just go talk to people quest. It doesn't really matter. It's enough to get you a Tenshodo invite so you can get access to the Tenshodo. Yes. I do have the Tenshodo invite so I can get in there. Alright. And I've probably already done it. I can't remember. I think I went in there to look for something. I was looking for a piece of gear. Because there's a... Yes, there is a shop NPC in there that will sell katanas. Great katanas. Well, both katanas and great katanas. And I was needing some weapons for when I was leveling up as a samurai. So I went in there. Alright. So now, before we go do that, I want to head to Bastock Markets. And I want to go to the Goldsmiths Guild and see if they happen to sell a gold hairpin. I don't think they will. But they make a lot of changes that don't necessarily make it into the wikis, so you know how long it's been since the particular resource I'm using has been updated. Shop is closed. Hours are 8 to 23. Well, it's about to be 8. So I'll just need to wait a second, and then the shop will be open. Fortunate. There we go. You sell a gold ingot for 75 grand. Good grief. Brass hairpin, silver hairpin. No gold hairpin. All right. Well, unfortunate. Okay. Let's see what we want to do next. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and talk to Aldo. We'll keep working on this mission. This is a fairly extensive mission, so... Oh, wrong button. We want to go to Lower Juno. And the thing is, what you can also do is once you actually have a Tenshoto invite, I can hand that Tenshoto invite to anybody that doesn't have Tenshoto access, and they can get Tenshoto access. So that's usually how you initially get it, is if you're in like a link shell or somebody and somebody has one, just kind of pass it around and get everybody through. And you trade it to this receptionist here, Gibby. And that lets you get past this door. And these are the shops that I needed access to. You sell all kinds of stuff, ninja tools, spells. Good stuff. And you're the one that sells katanas and great katanas and various pieces of gear that are useful for samurais and ninjas. And monks as well. Alright, but Aldo is through this door. And there he is. So you're the new diplomatic attaché. What? You've got a secret message from the Archduke? Well, let me see it. I see. Thanks for getting this to me. It says I'm supposed to tell you about magicite. Magicite is found deep inside Castle Astraja, Devoy, and Bordeaux. Those places are thick with beastmen, and those beastmen are quite cunning. You'll need this to get inside Bordeaux. Aldo? Verena. What is it, Verena? Can't you see I have a guest? I know. That's what it's about. I heard that the Archduke has made a statement. He's ordered all beastmen out of Juneau. He must not think it's safe to have them around anymore. What? I think those creeps in the palace are a lot worse than any beastmen we have here. It's like they're wearing masks. You can't tell what they're thinking, and their eyes are like cold stones. You're not going to follow that order, are you? Well, I know how you feel, but with the beastmen on the rampage out there, you can't blame people for feeling jittery about the ones in here. You've heard about all that, haven't you? Yeah, I've heard, but the beastmen in town haven't ever hurt anybody. I know that, Verena, but I don't think the average Junoan would agree. No. Maybe it's the wise thing to do, you know, taking action before things get out of hand. Well, I'll see if I can think of a better alternative. Don't worry, I'd be the last guy to chase him out of town. Okay, you promised, remember. Verena, this is Fickblix. Oh. Ah, a goblin. Vicky. Vicky, are you alright? That's a weird thing to ask. I'm always alright. How about you? You look pale. Oh, no, I'm fine. Oh, alright, well, let's get going. Okay. Alright, I got a key item, a silver bell. Now, there's several other key items that we need to get access to in order to be able to access the areas that we're going to need to get into in Bordeaux, Devoy, and Castle Ostraja. And I'm going to need the things to get access to those. Alright. Let me look over what we're going to need to get and decide which one we're going to go after first. Alright. One of the first things that we're going to need is we're going to need some curl meat. And it drops some curls, obviously. You can also buy it. Let's see if there's any on sale and if its price is reasonable. There is some on sale, going for about 3K. There we go. Got a slice of curl meat. Excellent. You know what? While I'm here, let me check to see if there just so happens to be a gold hairpin. There is not. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for that or find someone who can make me one. Simple. Vanquish beasts. Okay. It's simple. It just needs someone with a decent level of goldsmithing to make. Which I don't have. Alright. Alright, so for the coral mates, we need to go to Upper Juneau. and talk to somebody there. So we're looking for Bauden. It's located in G7 Upper Juno. Where am I? Okay, there. Okay. Yeah, he's actually along this row of buildings. There's Bauden. And let's just talk to him for a second. Says, say, are you heading to Devoy? Then you'll need this crest of Devoy. You can't break the inner seal without it. I want to trade this for a slice of curl meat. What do you say? I'll do it for the crest. Alright, thanks. You can find curls on the Saramuk champagne. Or I already have it because I knew what I needed before I got here. Ah, yeah, this is what I needed. Thanks. Alrighty, here's the crest of Devoy, just like I promised. What? You want to know what I'm going to do with this slice of curl meat for? We're going to use this slice of curl meat for? Okay, we're apparently coming to this kid's house. To tell you the truth, my sister's not well. Hey, Audia, it's me, remember? I want meat. Bring me a slice of curl meat, drenched in bright red blood. Quickly, make haste or I'll devour you. Okay, okay, I brought you some, but don't give me that evil look anymore. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with her. Such delicious looking meat, the fat so perfectly marbled. Fresh meat. He's eating it raw. My sister was so nice before she got sick, but she was so looking forward to marrying Albrecht. But one day, after she came back from a picnic with Alista, she got a headache and stayed in bed, and she got like that. Everybody says she's under some kind of curse. Albrecht's been praying at the temple every day, hoping for relief. I heard the crest would lift the curse, but it didn't work either. I don't think she's cursed at all. She's never done anything bad to get cursed like that. Oh, Audia. So how exactly did you, a child, get access to the crest of Devoy is needed to break the seal in the inner sanctum of one of the largest beastman strongholds in the area? Interesting. I don't like to show her like that, but I don't know what to do anymore. That fiancé of hers, Albrecht, is always at the temple. I'm sure that's a quest line that we could follow if we wanted to figure out what's wrong with her. Alright, so now we have the crest of Devoy. Now, next thing that we need to get is a Yugudo torch. And the first NPC we need to talk to for that is right here in Upper Juno. We need to talk to Paya Sabia? I think they're over here. Yes, it's a Taru child. I'm helping Verena and Vicky grow flowers. We water them every day. I'm sure hope they'll bloom soon. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Verena. Oh, there they are. So still no sprout, huh? I know, it's such a bummer, but I water them every day, though. They'll never grow. Water them all you want. No way Ficky seeds will sprout here in Juneau, ever. Look, why don't you just hush? You never know till you try. Oh, you're always on Ficky's side, aren't you? I think they'll sprout. Huh? Everyone talks to me now that I've planted them. That makes you so happy. So, even if the flowers never bloom, it was still good. Whatever. I have to get back to Mux. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, Ficklix. I'm going home too. I hope they sprout tomorrow. Bye. Thanks for everything. And thanks for bringing the fertilizer, Giba. Whatever. I'm not doing it for you. So you say. Alright. Definitely is one of the more agreeable beastmen we've met. Most beastmen we run into want to give me, you know, some stab wounds, basically. Alright, and then we need to head down to Lower Juneau and talk to Mukvix. So, we'll head down there. Okay, we are in Lower Juneau, and we want to go to Mukvix's junk shop. And we want to talk to Mukvix, who I think is back here. No, we don't want to talk to Snignix. We want to talk to Mukvix. There you are. Castle Ostraja? What are you going to do there for? We're going to go there for. Well, you'll get killed for all I care. Ain't got nothing to do with me. But hey, you gotta have a Yagudo torch to get in there, and not just any old torch. You need a special one from a tree on the Saramuk Champagne. And what do you know? We're all out of the stuff. Maybe Ficky's got some extra. He stops by Ostraja once in a while. He's out on the streets again, isn't he? I can never figure out why he's gotta be so buddy-wuddy with all them people. Or buddy-buddy. Muck, I'm home. It's Ficklix. Now, speak of the devil. Hey, you got a Yagudo torch on you? Yeah, I got one. I'll cough it up for this sweetheart right here. No problem. I was just going to head out to Castle Ostraja right now. Hey, what are you trying to say? I never asked you to head out there. I was just playing with Verena, but she's feeling down, and I know why. The beasties outside town are getting restless. That makes Verena worried. So I'm going to Ostraja and ask them to settle down. I think the beasties outside can get along with people, like I could with Verena. I really believe so. Yeah, maybe you got a point there. Oh, I'm off. Hey, Ficky. Yeah, Muck. You be careful out there. I'll be okay. They'll listen to me. I have a feeling they won't. Yeah, my generation can't forget the war, so it's real hard to relate. But you kids don't remember none of that. So I think you can bridge the gap. Yeah, for all of us. Ficky? Is Ficky here? Oh, it's Verena again. Hey, you just missed him. Said something about going to Castle Ostraja. You didn't see him on your way in here? No, it's just some adventurers said they were going out to hunt beastmen, so I got worried. I always told him to stay here in town. Told him if people found him in a dungeon somewhere, they might mistake him for a bad beastman, and then they'd... Ain't nothing you can do. The kid's a beastie. Even the people in this town give us a cold shoulder. Well, you don't belong out there, none neither. But I still think he's safer out there than in here. I'm so worried about him. That girl understands things only us beasties do. Maybe Vicky and her can break down the walls that keep us apart. I just hope they watch out for those guys craving that mysterious power. Oops. Hey, forget about it. Alright. Well, we got the Yagudo torch. So the next thing we need to do is we actually need to head out to Bordeaux, fight, as I said, 2 enemies, get 2 more items that I need to bring back here to Juno to trade for the remaining key items that I need. So, that's going to take a bit. And it'd probably be a good idea is just go ahead and end this episode here. And then next episode, we'll head out to Bordeaux, get the items we need, bring them back here, trade them, get the key items, and then go grab this magicite. See how much of that we can get done. Alright. And maybe I'll be able to find myself a gold hairpin and I can start doing the Dragoon artifact quests. We'll see. Alright, but for now, we'll stop here. A little early, but you know, we're kind of at a good stopping point, so we'll break here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.